Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video here on the Penny Hunter. We have another box of pennies to hunt. This one is from Charter Oak. Now, this comes from a branch I've never been to before. There was a little bit of a hubbub because of the blizzard and coin delivery times, so I had to drive to a different branch in the same bank. I've never gotten anything from this branch, as I've said, but Charter Oak as a whole is my best bank overall. It gives me the best percentage of Wheaties, the best percentage of Canadians, the highest percentage of copper. It's just overall, it's a really good bank. I've pulled the most 1959s from these, the most 2009s. Overall, there's just tons and tons of finds in these boxes. I did want to show you here that I have a very pretty ender. I believe that is Barbados. I can't make out there what the words say, but I want to say this is a Barbados coin. I think I've seen them before. So when I get there, I'll show you what they are, and if I get anything else, I'll bring you back in. Let's hope for a lot of Wheaties. Uh-oh. 5 rolls in. We only have a 1959. No Canadians, no Wheaties, no S mint marks. Nothing special at all. Well, the streak is busted, but it took a while. Roll number 7 gives us our first wheat cent. It's a 1958 Denver, about as common as they come, but it's on the board. We got one. Now, I normally don't put my gloves on for Canadians, but I wanted to show you this. It is the first Canadian that we have found. It is probably the nicest Canadian I have ever found in a box. It is absolutely stunning. I'm wondering if this is maybe a proof, but I don't know, or if it's just a very, very nice strike. Either way, I really like how this looks. It doesn't look like it was in circulation at all. It's a 2006, and it's just a beauty. As you can see in the corner of the frame, we had another Canadian in that roll. It's a 1989, so that's 2. We're starting to heat up. 3 finds in this roll. Roll number 8 gives us another Canadian. That's the third one. It's a 1974. Roll number 10 gives us our first S mint mark. It's a 69. Roll number 12 gives us our fourth Canadian. It's a new 2005. Roll number 14 gives us our second Wheatie. Ooh, it's an older 1941. Wheat cent number 3 pops up in roll number 15. It's a 1953S. It's a nice coin. I don't find a lot of S-mark Wheaties. I think it's only maybe my 5th or 6th one I've ever found in a roll. So that's pretty cool. Roll number 15 also gives us another Canadian. It's a 1978. Roll number 15 gives us an S mint strike. So that's a Wheatie, an S, and a Canadian in the same roll. It's a 1970. We'll set it aside. Roll number 16, another wheat cent, a 51 Philly. So we got 4 in 16 rolls. It's a little bit below average, but it's not bad. If I get 1 or 2 more in the next row, we should be right on pace. After a slow start, roll number 18 spits out wheat cent number 5. It's a 1954D. Roll number 21 gives us Canadian number 7. It's a 1993. Roll number 22 gives us another Canadian. It's a 1991, and it's number 8. Roll number 23 gives us that foreign ender. This is from the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, which is what I thought earlier. It's a beautiful 1990. Got a starfish on the other end. I've pulled a couple of these, as I said. Still nice to see them. They're beautiful. Roll number 23 gives us wheat cent number 6. 1956 out of Denver. Roll number 24 gives us our 7th Wheatie. It's a 1944 Philly. It's in pretty rough shape. Got some nasty gunk up on top of his head. That looks awful. But it is a wheat cent. Goes on the board. Roll number 25 brings a Canadian to a gunfight. It's a 1983. I've only been bringing you guys in halfway if there's been something to show you, and I think there's something to show you. So halfway through 25 rolls, we have 7 wheat cents, which is a percentage of 28% of the rolls. It is below average, but we are on pace for 10. That's good. 9 Canadians. We are on pace for 10. We are actually quite a percentage points above average. We have 4 2009s, 6 1959s. Now this is why I brought you in addition to discussing the percentages. We have 109 1960 109 1960 Lincoln Memorial cents, copper cents found. The second highest amount we've ever found in a box is 151, and we did that twice. Safe to say, this will be the second highest 1960s box we've ever opened. Overall, we've had 12.6% of all the rolls be copper pennies, and that does not count wheat cents. That is our third highest mark of all time. I don't think we'll crack 12.9, but we could. So it could be our third best copper box of all time. Due to the high number of 1960s, we have 8.7% of all of the pennies found have been in the 1960s, which is our second highest mark of all time. Roll number 31 gives us a 1965 Canadian. It's not a young head, it's the first year of the second portrait, and over here also gives us another wheat cent. That's number 8. Roll number 32 puts us within striking distance of the coveted 10 wheat cents. It's a 1958 Philadelphia. That's number 9. And there it is. Roll number 32 had a friend with him. It's a 1954 Denver. That is wheat cent number 10. I wasn't sure if we were going to hit it because we started very slow. More notable, this is the 20th consecutive box with 10 or more wheat cents in it. 20 boxes in a row. That is unbelievable. Roll number 33. It's another wheat cent. This one's a 1944 out of Philly. It has some beautiful, beautiful toning. It's almost red and black at the same exact time. It's very dark. It pops very well. It's a beautiful coin. Bring you back in roll number 39. We have a couple of finds in this roll. We have, that's an old one. We have a 1927 wheat cent. This is number 12 of the box. We have a 1969 Canadian. That's number 11. And a 1976 Canadian. That's also number 12. 3 finds in one roll. I'll take it. I wanted to bring you in for this find. Leave a comment. I want to know what you think of this coin. I thought it was a proof when I found it, but it's not a proof. It's just a regular 2009 minted in Philadelphia. Now, this is just an unbelievably shiny coin. Look at this. It's reflecting off my glove. That's how shiny it is. That is just a beautiful, beautiful find. Roll number 42 gives us lucky number 13. It's a 1956 Philadelphia. Roll number 44 gives us another Canadian. It's a 1998. Roll number 48 gives us something we haven't found in a couple boxes. It's a really beat up young head. I couldn't even tell what it was when I first picked it up. It's from 1964. I wanted to bring you back in at the end just to show you that we did in fact break 200 1960 copper cents. 215 to be exact, which is our second highest box of all time. We did end up just short of the third highest amount of copper cents at 12.8 per roll, or 25.5% of all of the box, not counting Wheaties. The 1960s was our second highest percentage, of course, as I said before, just around half of our highest at 427. Something else notable to look at is we had double-digit Wheaties, double-digit Canadians, and 8 1959s. We flirted with a triple-double 2 boxes in a row, and we just couldn't get it done. And to me, that shows how rare and special a triple-double box with 10 Wheaties, 10 Canadians, and 10 1959s all at the same time really is. I've now opened 45 boxes of pennies, and I've only seen that happen one time. Well, here it is. I just told you how close we were to another triple-double, but it wasn't meant to be. We started really hot on those 1959s, drawing a lot in the first half, and we started slow on Wheaties, but it went the other way around in the second half, and we came up short of the triple-double. It was a below-average Wheatie box, by my standards anyway. 2 beautiful finds, the 2006 Canadian and the 2009 Professional Life, both spectacular shiny coins. We did find 6 S mint-marked coins, one of my higher boxes, including the 1953 Wheatie. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. Tomorrow we will be back with another penny hunt video. Please subscribe now if you haven't done so already and support the channel. Have a great day and happy hunting.